Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm going to review the Surface Pro use with the pen and highlight the major flaw that I have identified with the device. Alright, let's get started. First of all, the problem is that the cursor is offset from the tip of the pen, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. Unfortunately, recalibration is ineffective. It does not fix the problem. In fact, I have found that it makes it even worse. And the Wacom driver update is also ineffective. It does not help at all. And as far as I know, this is on all the devices. I've gone to the Microsoft Store and tested it on all the devices and actually returned and exchanged my device because originally I thought it was a defective unit. Alright, so what's the problem with the cursor offset? Well, it makes it difficult to write or draw, so it's very annoying and disappointing because I expect better quality when I'm paying top dollar for a device like this. The question is, where is the offset happening? And it's happening on the vertical edges and in the corners as well. Mostly in the edges is what I've noticed. The device I have now also is very noticeable in the corners, and I didn't notice it as much on the other units, but then again, I have only recently become aware of this problem, so it may be on all the other devices and I just didn't notice it. And it may be in more places too. These are just the areas that I've noticed so far, so let me go ahead and show you those areas. We got a little diagram right here. These highlighted red rectangles are the areas that I've experienced inconsistencies and inaccuracy with the pen, and I'll show you in a second. First of all, let me explain what I'm talking about with the offset. So if you look at the tip of the pen, normally when you press onto the surface of the screen, the cursor is going to align with the tip of the pen. However, in these problem areas it does not. It'll be offset. It'll be offset, so normally it would be about right there, preferably directly beneath the tip. But in these problem areas it's going to be offset about there, or maybe there, or maybe there, or anywhere in a certain radius around, I'd say like a couple millimeters or so, but it's very noticeable when you're trying to draw accurately, especially when you're writing small or drawing a detail near the edges. It's definitely a problem. So if you were trying to draw a line like this, instead you would get something like that. So that's very, 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 very annoying, and I expect more from a top dollar device. Hopefully future devices, they'll find a workaround with this problem, because it's definitely a hardware issue. It's not a software issue at all. Okay, let's go ahead and get the demonstration going. So here you can see the red highlighted triangles again to show you where you will find the issue. Okay, so the best way I've found to demonstrate this is to draw loop-de-loops like that, and I'm going to try and draw them as uniformly as possible. However, it's going to be impossible. So let me just set the unit down, get it going flat here for a second. Alright, here we go. Again, I'm trying to make these loops as uniform as possible, and as soon as I get into that region, you can see right there, that's not me, that's the device. Okay? Wow, it's really bad right now. And right here where I'm drawing, this is where I first noticed it and where it seems to be the worst on all of the units. Wow, it's really bad right now. Usually it's not even this bad. I'm surprised it's changing actually. But anyway, you can definitely see, I mean, I can draw uniformly normally. It's not going to be a problem otherwise. It's definitely a hardware issue. I took it to the store, showed it to them. They were surprised by it. They didn't seem to know about it. Maybe they're just acting like they didn't know about it. But anyway, I think Microsoft does not want you to know about this. And as soon as people start learning about this, it might change their decision to go out and buy one. So anyway, thanks for watching. That's my review on the Surface Pro pen, and hopefully this helps one of you decide whether or not you want to buy the unit. Alright, thanks again.